Joe Rizzo here with the coach, Jeremy Jacobus, wrapping up the Rockets' pretty solid, pretty good performance at the 16th Annual President's Day Tournament presented by the Lady Patriots at Hatfield Ice Arena in Colmar, Pennsylvania. So you come up a little short here. We're just after the final game, but let's face it, nobody expected the Rockets to be in contention for the trophy into the second to last period of the tournament, and that's exactly where you were. Now, it didn't go your way in the very end, but you were in contention for it right up until that moment.
Yeah, that was a tough game for the girls right there. That team was pretty fast, but I just got done talking to the girls and told them in there that we played some really good hockey this weekend. We didn't face any weak teams here. Every team was pretty strong, and we were up to the task. I thought we played some really good hockey. Today, we met up with a faster team, and we were a tired team, and I think it showed out there on the ice.
Well, it's hard to focus more on the last game now. Well, I mean, it's easier to focus more on the last game now, but in retrospect, I think you're going to probably focus less on that and probably more on the game that you played against the Adirondack North Stars. They were very clearly the favorite or the co-favorite with the Armstrong Arrows, and you posted an impressive 2-0 victory against them, and that team beat the team that you just played who won the tournament.
That's right.
So I felt like, having watched all of the games this year, I felt like that was probably the best game that these girls have played so far.
I would have to agree that was a great hockey game. We were very strong in that game, and I thought offensively we were in cue that game. I go back to the Patriots game yesterday, 4-2 loss. There was at least half a dozen chances in that game where we were on the doorstep and the puck either went high, shot into the goalie's chest, or wide. So that game could have turned out different too. We played a very fresh team as well. I'm going to tell you what, I'm proud of the hockey we played this weekend. I didn't really like this game too much, but we're going to throw this one out and take 3 out of 4 that we think we played pretty hard and get ready for the playoffs this week.
You walk into the locker room after it's over, and are you addressing this as a single game, or are you addressing the group as a tournament team?
We were addressing it as a tournament team, okay? So the first thing we said was, this was not our finest hour for sure, but however, we put 3 really good games on. I think we put 2 outstanding games this weekend. Third one against the Patriots, tough game, right? That could have went on any other way, but like I said, I really liked having a few extra girls this weekend. I think that it rounds us out to play that third line, both offensively and defensively. And we're not going to have all of those girls coming on this weekend, so it's going to be a different look for us this weekend. We have to have a good week of practice and get ready to get back into it.
So you're foreshadowing a little bit to the Snyder game in the playoffs, that it was going to take place just in pretty much a few days from now, right? Right back here in the same place. Is this where you want to have the team as you head into the Maha playoffs?
I do. I think our players are playing at a high pace right now. I liked our practice last week too. We need to have a good practice so that we're in good pace for this weekend. But we do play right now the way it lines up. I think we play Snyder out of the gate, right? So that's going to be a good hockey game. We already know what we're going to get from them. Be highly competitive, so we have to be up to the task and ready to play.
Okay. Any other thoughts as we finish out this tournament?
We don't get to go on these very often, and I think that getting on these weekends, away for the weekends, is really good for the girls. I thought the competitiveness throughout the weekend, girls getting together and gelling, some girls playing with some new girls on some lines, so I love what I saw out there. Like I said, I think that I'd like to just throw today's game out, but other than that, good camaraderie on the bench, in the locker room. Everything looks good. We have some extra coaches on the bench. I'd like to bring in this coach right here, Paul Landstrom. Bring him in here. All right. Say a few words for us, if you will.
Listen, I thought it was a great weekend. I like the energy that the girls brought in. I think that they worked good. I think it was a good read for what the future might hold for both organizations, and it really showed. It took a little while to get them going. They saw a variety of skills on the ice this weekend, not just within themselves, but also from the other teams. Yeah. So I'm excited about it.
Okay. We wrap it up from Colmar, Pennsylvania. as Coach Paul slips away, and you get to see the rocket. Everybody get home safe as the rocket lifts off on its own, apparently. And I guess that's a new version of Coach Paul's dad joke to finish it out. You get home safely. Everybody get home safely. And
I don't know.
What is that?
You know, we had a couple extra hours here today, so I went out to a bookstore. I solved all my problems this weekend here down in Colmar, Pennsylvania. They had a book called Solve 50% of Your Problems. I bought 2 of them.
So you're good now.
All problems.
Awesome. That's good stuff.
Okay. If you like what you see and you want more Coach Paul jokes, hit that subscribe button and then the alerts button. And every time we post tremendous, hard-hitting content like this, you'll get an alert. And you'll be on there. That is going to do it from the weekend tournament in Colmar, Pennsylvania, as your Rockets girls hustle in.
Unless you're not supposed to be out there. Get in here. Come on. Why am I forcing you all?
Here are the ones that make it happen on the ice and off. You don't want to be shy. Well, you know what? We could just do that too.
Right here.
Let this kid right
This
there.
is Bug Holt right here.
Bug does exist. Yes, he does. That is going to do it from Colmar, Pennsylvania. This is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching. New Jersey Rockets girls hockey.